You wake up in the quiet hours before dawn and a sharp pain suddenly grabs your calf. It is the kind of deep twisting pull that makes you gasp and reach for your leg in shock. For a moment you cannot move, your toes feel frozen and the cramp holds you completely still. When it finally releases, you lie there wide awake wondering why your body betrayed you again tonight. If you are over 60, these painful episodes are far more common than you might imagine. Many people think they happen because of age, but that is only part of the story. The truth is, your body may be quietly asking for nutrients it no longer gets in enough supply. Without those nutrients, your muscles tire faster, your nerves fire unevenly, and leg cramps return again and again. The good news is you do not always need pills or complicated treatments to find relief. Sometimes the answer sits right in your kitchen in the form of 3 simple, everyday foods. And once you learn how to use them, your legs may feel lighter, steadier, and far more reliable. You wake up in the quiet hours before dawn and a sharp pain suddenly grabs your calf, the kind of deep twisting pull that makes you gasp and reach for your leg in shock as your toes feel frozen and the cramp holds you completely still until it finally releases, leaving you wide awake and wondering why your body betrayed you again tonight. And if you are over 60, these painful episodes are far more common than you might imagine because many people believe they happen simply because of age, but that is only part of the story, since the truth is your body may be quietly asking for nutrients. It no longer gets in enough supply, and without those nutrients, your muscles tire faster, your nerves fire unevenly, and leg cramps return again and again. Yet the good news is you do not always need pills or complicated treatments to find relief, because sometimes the answer sits right in your kitchen in the form of 3 simple everyday foods that when used the right way can help your legs feel lighter, steadier, and far more reliable than you thought possible. When choosing the right foods to help prevent painful cramps and restore muscle strength after 60, the focus is on what your body truly needs most at this stage of life. And that means looking beyond quick fixes and toward nutrient density, ease of digestion, and the ability to support circulation and nerve function naturally. Because as we age, our muscles require more high-quality protein to rebuild tissue, more potassium and magnesium to balance electrolytes, and more calcium to help contractions occur smoothly without strain, while also benefiting from vitamins and antioxidants that keep inflammation low and blood flowing freely to every cell. And according to researchers at Tufts University, even small changes in diet that add targeted nutrients can noticeably reduce nighttime cramping and improve mobility in older adults, which is why each food here was selected for containing not just one benefit, but several working together so that your muscles, nerves, and joints get layered support instead of relying on a single nutrient. And the first question we asked in making this list was whether a food could provide complete protein in an easy to digest form, because that directly feeds muscle fibers. The second question was whether it offered a meaningful amount of potassium, since low levels of this mineral can make muscles misfire or tighten without warning. The third was whether magnesium was present to relax overworked muscles and calm irritable nerves. The fourth was whether calcium could be absorbed efficiently with help from other vitamins. And the fifth was whether bonus compounds like healthy fats, antioxidants, or probiotics could help with inflammation, digestion, or circulation. And after reviewing dozens of options, we found only 3 everyday foods that met all 5 of these criteria while remaining affordable, widely available, and simple to prepare, so you can easily include them in a weekly routine without complicated recipes or expensive shopping trips. And now we will begin with the first choice, a lean source of protein that many people overlook despite its impressive ability to nourish muscles, balance electrolytes, and keep you moving with more confidence day after day. Food 1, turkey breast. Turkey breast may not sound as exciting as exotic seafood or rare superfoods, yet it is one of the most reliable and powerful sources of lean protein you can add to your plate. And for people over 60, it offers a combination of nutrients that directly target the causes of leg cramps and gradual muscle loss, because every tender slice delivers the complete amino acids your muscles crave to repair tiny tears that happen from daily activity and to rebuild the fibers that give your legs strength and stability. And unlike fattier cuts of meat, it is low in saturated fat, which makes it easier for your heart and blood vessels to stay healthy enough to send oxygen-rich blood to working muscles. And in addition to protein, turkey breast is naturally rich in potassium, an electrolyte that helps muscles contract and relax in smooth rhythm, so you are less likely to be jolted awake at night by a painful spasm, while also supporting healthy blood pressure, which is especially important as circulation plays a key role in delivering nutrients to tired muscle tissue, and the presence of vitamin B6 in turkey helps your body turn the food you eat into usable energy while also supporting nerve function, which means those signals that tell your legs to move are transmitted more efficiently and with less chance of misfiring. And because turkey is easy to digest compared to some heavier meats, it is less likely to cause the discomfort, bloating that can discourage you from eating enough protein, making it a practical option for lunch or dinner several times a week without feeling weighed down. And preparation does not have to be complicated because turkey breast can be roasted in the oven with simple herbs grilled and sliced for salads or gently sautéed for a quick stir fry. And for variety, you can prepare extra portions, store them in the refrigerator so they are ready for sandwiches or wraps, making it easier to stay consistent without feeling like cooking is a chore. And I once worked with a 70-year-old man from Ohio named James, who came to me frustrated by his frequent night cramps, despite staying active and drinking plenty of water. And when we reviewed his diet, he was getting less than half recommended daily protein for his age. So we added turkey breast to his lunches 3 times a week. And within a month, he reported sleeping through most nights without the familiar tight pull in his calves and said he felt steadier when climbing stairs. And while every person's results will vary, the pattern is clear because when you feed your muscles exactly what they need, they are far less likely to rebel with cramps or weakness. So if you want a simple starting point for stronger legs and calmer nights, turkey breast is a smart and affordable choice. And now that we have covered this lean protein powerhouse, it is time to look at the second food on our list, a naturally sweet and colorful source of potassium and magnesium that not only tastes comforting, but also works quietly to replenish the minerals your muscles depend on every single day. Food de sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes might seem like nothing more than a humble side dish, yet for people over 60, they can be one of the most effective and comforting sources of essential minerals that protect against leg cramps and help restore muscle energy. Because each smooth orange bite is packed with potassium, which plays a central role in keeping muscle contractions steady and balanced, so your legs do not suddenly seize in the middle of the night. And they also contain magnesium, which works hand in hand with potassium to relax overworked muscles and calm irritated nerves, making it easier for your body to rest and recover after a long day of walking, climbing stairs, or even standing in the kitchen preparing dinner. And along with these key electrolytes, sweet potatoes provide vitamin C, which supports the production of collagen, an important protein that helps keep muscles, tendons, and ligaments flexible and resilient as you age. And the natural antioxidants in sweet potatoes help combat the low-grade inflammation that can stiffen muscles and slow circulation, 2 hidden factors that often make leg cramps more frequent and more intense. And unlike some foods high in potassium but harder to digest, sweet potatoes offer their nutrients in a gentle, fiber-rich form that supports healthy digestion and helps your body absorb more of what it needs, making them a practical option for many seniors who may have sensitive stomachs. And preparation is simple because you can bake them whole until tender, steam them for a softer texture, mash them with a drizzle of olive oil for a creamy side, or cut them into wedges and roast them for a satisfying snack. And I remember a 74-year-old woman named Linda from Arizona who had struggled with calf cramps for years despite stretching daily. And when we added sweet potatoes to her dinner 4 nights a week, she called me after 2 weeks to say she had finally slept through several nights without waking from that familiar sharp pull in her muscles, which shows that even a small, consistent change can create a noticeable difference in comfort and mobility. And while sweet potatoes are naturally sweet, they have a moderate glycemic index, especially when eaten with a source of protein like turkey breast. So they provide steady energy rather than a sharp spike in blood sugar, making them a good choice even for many people with blood sugar concerns, as long as portions are moderate. And because they are versatile, they fit into nearly any style of cooking, whether you prefer savory dishes with herbs or sweeter combinations with cinnamon. So adding them to your week can be as easy as swapping them in for regular potatoes or pairing them with other colorful vegetables. And now that we have explored how sweet potatoes replenish minerals and soothe tired muscles, it is time to turn to the third food on our list, a smooth and creamy option that delivers protein, calcium, and probiotics in a form that is easy to enjoy and even easier for your body to use in building stronger, cramp-free legs. Food 3. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt may look like an ordinary dairy product sitting quietly on a grocery shelf, yet for many seniors, it is one of the most versatile and complete foods you can enjoy when you want to strengthen muscles, protect bones, and keep leg cramps from disturbing your nights because each creamy spoonful is loaded with high-quality protein that your body can easily digest and send directly to muscle fibers for repair and growth. And unlike some heavy meats or dense plant proteins, the protein in Greek yogurt is gentle on the stomach, which makes it a practical choice for breakfast or a light snack. And it is also an excellent source of calcium, a mineral your muscles need to contract and relax properly. So without enough calcium, even the best exercise routine can leave your muscles vulnerable to sudden tightness or spasms. And the calcium in Greek yogurt comes in a form your body can absorb well, especially when paired with the probiotics naturally present in this fermented food, which not only support gut health, but also improve nutrient absorption. So more of the calcium, potassium, and magnesium you consume actually makes it into your muscles and bones. And speaking of potassium, Greek yogurt provides a meaningful amount of this key electrolyte, which works together with calcium to keep muscle contraction smooth and with magnesium to calm overactive nerves, creating a kind of triple shield against the misfiring signals that can lead to cramps. And what makes Greek yogurt especially appealing for older adults is its versatility, because you can enjoy it plain, mix it with fresh berries for natural sweetness, stir in a sprinkle of cinnamon for warmth, or even blend it into a smoothie with spinach and a touch of honey for a nutrient-packed drink. And I once worked with a 70-year-old retired teacher named Carol who had grown frustrated with her frequent calf cramps and restless legs. And when we added 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt to her mornings, she told me after just 2 weeks that she was waking up more refreshed and felt her legs had more stamina during daily walks, which is the kind of gentle but meaningful improvement that makes healthy eating feel rewarding. And for best results, choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt with either low-fat or whole milk, depending on your dietary needs, because flavored varieties often contain extra sugar that can undermine overall health goals. And if you prefer a little sweetness, you can always add your own fruit or a drizzle of pure maple syrup, keeping control over both taste and nutrition. And since Greek yogurt does not require cooking, it is one of the easiest foods to work into your routine. Whether you eat it straight from the cup at breakfast, use it as a creamy base for salad dressings, or substitute it for sour cream in savory dishes. And now that we have looked closely at turkey breasts for protein and potassium, sweet potatoes for potassium and magnesium, and Greek yogurt for protein, calcium, and probiotics, it is time to see how combining these 3 foods across your week can create a steady flow of nutrients that help your muscles work smoothly, your nerves stay calm, and your nights pass without the painful interruptions of leg cramps. Building a simple weekly plan that combines turkey breast, sweet potatoes, and Greek yogurt can give your body a steady supply of protein, minerals, and healthy bacteria to support muscle strength and reduce the risk of leg cramps. And the best part is you do not have to eat all 3 every single day to feel the benefits, because the real key is consistency over time rather than perfection. So you can spread them across your week in ways that fit your taste and routine. For example, starting your mornings 2 or 3 days a week with a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries and a small handful of sliced almonds gives you protein, calcium, potassium, and healthy fats in one easy meal, while on other mornings you might have scrambled eggs with a side of roasted sweet potato cubes for a warm and comforting start. And for lunch, 2 or 3 times a week, you could prepare a turkey breast salad by layering thin slices of roasted turkey over mixed greens with cherry, tomatoes, cucumber, and a light olive oil dressing. Or you could use turkey slices in a whole grain wrap with spinach and a thin spread of hummus. And for dinner, you might bake a sweet potato and serve it alongside grilled turkey breast with a side of steamed broccoli, which not only keeps the flavors fresh, but also ensures a colorful and nutrient-rich plate. And to keep things interesting, you can also turn Greek yogurt into a savory dip for vegetables, blend it into a smoothie with sweet potato puree for a naturally sweet and creamy drink, or use it as a topping for baked sweet potatoes instead of butter, giving you extra protein and calcium while keeping the meal light. And a balanced plan could look like this across the week, with turkey breast featured at lunch or dinner 2 or 3 times, sweet potatoes served 3 or 4 times, either as a side or main component, and Greek yogurt enjoyed at least 4 times spread between breakfast and snacks, which allows your muscles to get regular doses of the amino acids, electrolytes, and minerals they need to stay strong, recover faster, and function more smoothly. And when these foods become part of your regular routine rather than an occasional treat, you create a foundation for steadier energy, fewer nighttime cramps, and better mobility throughout the day. When you step back and look at what turkey breast, sweet potatoes, and Greek yogurt bring to your table, it becomes clear that these three foods work together like a quiet support team for your muscles, nerves, and overall comfort. Because turkey breast delivers lean protein and potassium to rebuild and stabilize muscle fibers. Sweet potatoes supply potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants to keep contractions smooth and inflammation low. And Greek yogurt adds protein, calcium, and probiotics to strengthen muscle performance and improve nutrient absorption. And when eaten regularly, they can help your body recover faster, stay more flexible, and make those unsettling leg cramps far less common. So instead of overhauling your entire diet, you can start small by adding one of these foods to a single meal this week and then building from there until they feel like natural parts of your routine. And I would love to know which of these three you plan to try first. So share your answer in the comments, pass this along to someone who might be struggling, and remember to subscribe so you never miss the next simple tip to help you move easier, feel stronger, and live with more confidence every day.